Hey guys, welcome to today's webinar. And just make sure that you read the disclaimer. And now I will not beforehand, I will just discuss you are trading and what kind of qualities you need. So, is it your innate natural skills, or you can innate natural talent, or you can acquire a skill that will be that you will be successful trader. So this is more of my personal experience. So what I understood till now, and how I was 10 years back, 15 years back, and I will just say if talent is really required, or if you don't have a talent, and you can just practice and practice, and then you can be a successful trader. So the point here is it is altogether a very different kind of skills which you need for trading. So even PhDs, somebody who has done extensive research and who has good IQ, so they are not even not successful. They if say okay, I'm PhD, I have more IQ, and I will be successful in trading. So that is not there. So that means this is not a talent only, and combination of talent and then practice, that will be successful. But of course, I do feel there are certain qualities which a trader should have. One thing is, if you have great anticipation skills, and you are actually speculating in the market, so you have to understand how the market is reacting. So you have to be reactive, not active. So how the market is moving, and then you have to take position based on that. So talent is certainly required. So certain uh, means aspect should have, like, you should be good in counting, mathematics and all. Even if you don't know economics, that is fine. But anticipation and reactive, not proactive, and with the market is one entity, one living organism. So if you understand it, living organism, so it is not, you cannot consider it. Market is also breathing, market is also doing a lot of things. So you have to understand. And if you have any comment, if you want me to add something, so you can write me in the chat, and I will take it further. So you have to understand that market is a living organism. So yesterday also I was mentioning, and that Benjamin Graham. So that kind of, he was saying it is Mr. Market, and you have to deal with it. So you have to understand what kind of thinking you have in mind, and then you have to at least means practice in the market, and then you can achieve what you want. So it is not only talent. Talent is certainly if you see Phelps or legendary this tennis players, Federer and all. So they are talented. Of course, they are talented, and apart from that, they have worked on their game, and they are skillful. So there is no doubt that all these world-class champions, they are talented, but along with that, they have also honed their skills. So you have to have certain mindset, certain talent if you are coming to the market, and then thinking, okay, you will be rich overnight. So that doesn't that don't gonna work in the long run. So Anybody has anything on this? So I will explore more on this. So my point is very simple. So apart from talent, if you have to have certain talent, mathematical talent, or good counting skills, then if you see great traders, so they have something, some edge over others, and then they have worked on their skills, and then only they are successful. If you see this. What is its name? Renaissance Technology. So he has worked on it for 10 years. He was PhD in mathematics, and after he worked on trading, only after 10 years he was getting successful, and he was finding he is one of the foremost investor and trader. For 20, 30 years, he has amassed around $30 billion in his own account. So if you want, you can read, and then you can see where you are going. So that is the point I wanted to make for today. And apart from that, let's see how the market is moving right now and what is happening. And yesterday, just from Wednesday, market was selling off, and yesterday it broke below 3,020. So at this time, US 500 was below 3,020, but still, I was just thinking like why it has closed. It went down, and after that, it closed above that again. The stock market is bullish. So that was my view. That still stock market is bullish, and if you see 10 days back, market is still bullish. It is not bearish. So if you see on the chart, I'll show you the chart also uh, later. So I will just see till where it had to close. It had to close below 3020 yesterday. So if you are watching and then taking the position in hurry, then you would have disappointed. The same is the case with the Australian Japanese bond market is again coming down, and Australian Japanese also it was going to 72.56, and from there it is bullish. So you can see how I plotted this, and then it was going to 72.56, and from there it is just going up further. So this move was very uh, hard, hard move, like 600, 700 pips, and after that is still 34 EMA. It should be around, and it is like slowly inching upwards daily 10 pips or 15 pips. And if it is stabilizing here, I don't think Australian Japanese is going below 72.56 now, or even 72.22 right now. This is also going up EMA 89. So that is daily. So in any case, 71.12 would be the marker for days to come. And if it was coming to 70 to 56, that was time to buy, not a time to sell. So again, market is right now bullish, and stock market is bullish. So again, this gold was going down along with the stock market, and right now, as the stock market is recovering, gold is also going up, but still it is range bound. Tax 11,700 was the point. I've shown it just yesterday or day before. 12,700 was the level. It didn't go below that, and it bounced. CAT was also, I was mentioning yesterday or Friday, it had support around 4,700, and then right now it is just posting gains for today. So in any case, if the stock market is going down, so see that right now whatever levels it has made for last 2 3 days. So it won't be going below that. So that was one amazing run. So the point is, last 2 months, if you are waiting, okay, stock market will go down, and it gave just 2 3 days, uh, just till Monday, and again the stock market is going up. So you have to just see till where it can go, and it is on dip. It is a buy. It is not like if it is going up and you have to sell. So you will be lucky, like the day uh, in 2 3 days, uh, if you get some profits. But original trend in the stock market and in this trend, it is on the upside. So all these things, Australian Japanese I have covered, US bond market I've covered, and then uh, gold and the stock market. So all things are pointing that it is a risk on market. And now till where Euro Japanese. So see here, although it moved 34 EMA, moved above this level, it is slowly going up right now. So in coming days, still for the weekly level, still it has to close above 121.80. So if on any day it is closing above 121.80, so it is time to buy. And right now on 4 hour chart, if we say right now it is making still the move on 4 hour chart is still, it is a sell from 120 to 48, and it has to, Euro Japanese has to cross this level for again going to 124. So keep a watch on that, and if it is coming to 120 50, buy it. And I don't think you should sell it. Euro Japanese, you should sell it. Find the buying opportunity, and 120.50, or putting a stop below 120 would be the right uh, strategy. So right now, even if it is going down, but price is moving up, so original trend was this, and right now correction. So slowly it may again go up, but for some foreseeable, like maybe 2 to 3 weeks, it will be just trading above 120. If 120 is broken, then it can go down further. But it's still on the way down. There are lots of resistance in 119 to 120 zone. So it's still right now, it is not showing any strong up move right now, and it will be just stopping here and trading within these two zones, 121.80 to the upside, and 120.30 on the downside. EBP Japanese on daily, it hasn't closed above below 134.29, and right now on again for the day it is EMA 89. Again this Heikinashi candle is green, and up move is still, it is not showing any momentum right now, but still we can see this move 133.57 is the bottom it has made. And right now on 4 hour chart, what it is doing is still 34 EMA is above EMA, this EMA 89, and it is bearish below 137.45. So same is the case in Euro Japanese also. So if it is reaching 136.58, you can sell it, and putting a stop loss above 137.45. But if it is coming near 134, you have to buy it. and putting a stop loss around 60-70 pips. So, but right now OSMA is on the upside. So on 4-hour chart and GBP Japan here, it is almost zero, so it will consolidate. These Japanese pairs will consolidate within these two levels. So GBP, like on the upside, top is 136.58 and bottom is around 133.76. So that is 300 pip range. So I will say if it is reaching even right now, it is here, but the momentum right now is on the upside. If it is reaching, let's see till where it has gone. So here 136.40. So below, if it is reaching again 136.40, you can put a stop loss above 137.45 and then get 40-50 pip or 70-80 pip. So that's how it is for Australian Japanese and Australian USD right now. Hope you have bought when it was trading around 68 level, and right now Australian USD is bullish, and this line also 0.67 is the level you should watch out. And if it is staying around here, so it is very good for Australian USD bulls. And in the coming days, in the coming months, I'm it's my personal or technical and this monetary policies that is saying that it will go above 71 0.71, and staying above this level is important. And I know this EMA 89 is also going up. On 4-hour chart, it went 69.50, 69, 75. So that is good. And right now again 68.99. So again, let's see what the market does, what Mr. Market does, not market, but what Mr. Market does. So here it is 68.99, and that is the level. First time it came here on last candle, last 4-hour candle, it was bought. So let's see 30 minutes. So it came here 68.92 and then it bounced, it gave 40 pips. So this is the level we are watching, and you should be ready with this buy on Australian USD. So there are two ways for market: either you sell or you buy. And if you are trading with the trends, you should buy Australian USD. And trend is still on the upside; it is not on the downside. So both ways you get profit, but it is better to be with the trend, because who knows if it is going to 69, 80, and then it breaks above 71, and that time that's what happened 2 weeks back, and everybody was squeezed. So right now, find the buying opportunity, not the selling opportunity in Australian USD, and the same is the case for USD CAD also. So here 137.25 is the level. So yesterday went to around 136.50. So let's see. Yeah, 136.80. So here that was the time to sell, and 137, 1.37, 36 is the level. So if it is going again 136.50, you have to sell. Right now, don't buy it from here. And if it is reaching on the upside, reaching near 137, you have to sell it. Trend is still on the downside. The only thing which means right now, volatility is high, and the move, last move which had gone to 1.3334, it is just correcting itself, so you don't need to worry. And if it is bouncing, you have to sell it. So 89 EMA is still above EMA 34. That means it is still bearish. So you can see OSMA is also on the downside. What Euro USD is doing? So it is trading near 1.13, and in any case 1.1170 is the level we are watching for daily close, and I don't think given the circumstances it is closing below 1.1170. So I'll check Euro USD, and then I will check dollar index. So my point was, if dollar Euro USD was is coming to 100 and in 112, low 101.12, you have to buy it. So yesterday it gave a chance 1.1225, put a stop loss below 1.17, and you can write the trend right now. Euro USD went till 1.1353. So it seems it is also just stabilizing above this level. This is still the problem is this is has gone too fast, and right now slowly it is stabilizing, and you can see 89 EMA. This is daily chart. So slowly when it went to 114, this level was 1.10, and right now daily this level when it is around 1.13, it is going up. So it is just a correction in Euro USD after moving so many pips. So at least 500 pips. That was on 24th of May, and on 9th of June. So just in 2 weeks, it was trading 500 pips, and right now it is just stabilizing. So you can play the ranges if it is going to around 114.20, sell it. And but I would prefer like find the buying opportunity in Euro USD also. Let's see dollar index. Okay. So dollar index also, I was of the view like 97.10 is the level. So that is not lying in the sand, like it is still like it is uh, it just went 0.2%, 0.3% up, and on weekly you can see if it is a weekly, it can go beyond that, but for the week, it is again trading below 97.10. So last week it was just around there, and when equities was selling, and right now again it is going down. So going forward, this is the level, and if for the 3 weeks it was going down, so it will stabilize. So nothing to worry about that, like Euro USD will again come down. So it is not that way. So dollar indexes is still like sell, and Euro USD. Yesterday gave something like okay, maybe dollar is gaining momentum. So but it's still after the day when the day ended, so still we are seeing like dollar is a sell, and that is for 2 3 weeks, and it was not unexpected like dollar will bounce from oversold position, and right now if you see OSMA also, it is on the negative side. Now USD CHF, And what for my 2 3 weeks view is that don't sell euro USD CHF. Don't be into USD CHF. Instead, uh, check euro CHF. So USD CHF again for 4 hours. It was yesterday also. I was mentioning 95 40 is the level, and yesterday, yeah, 95.40 is the level. And right now on 4 hour chart, yesterday I was not looking at 4 hour chart. So on 4 hour chart, it is still bearish below 95.53. So it will be challenge for USD CHF to go above 95.50. And right now it is a sell from 96.51. So 100% move is still 93.75. It went there last uh, Wednesday, last Thursday. It went there, and again after bouncing, it is again going down. So this is 96 level, and all through, even if it was bouncing to 99 level, so that time volatility was very very high, and you cannot expect like it will be uh, it will be like that. So this time euro was 1.15, and then here euro was when USD CHF reached 0.99, euro USD was in 1.07. But the main theme, EMA 89, was all through above EMA 34. That means it was bearish, but because of volatility, large moves was happening, and we couldn't in that case, this case um, pandemic case and sudden uh, crisis. So USD was bought aggressively, even though USD was bearish. So here also you can see right now these EMA lines are diverging from EMA 89. On 4 hour chart, you can see it is 0.9555 is the level we are watching for. Euro CHF is the one pair you have to watch. And right now, today it went again to its resistance, that is 161.8%, and the support is around 1.0653. So I would again say, look out for these pairs, and we have already seen how the market is right now. So the large move which happened when in the last week of May and first week of June, and right now that is unfolding. Market is stabilizing. That is okay, but still dollar is bearish, euro is bullish, Australian dollar is bullish. So that's what it is all about. So just 2 minutes more, and if you have any questions, please let me know. CHF Japan, I'm not tracking this. So what is happening, because it is both a mix of two strong pairs, strong currencies, CHF and Japanese, and you have to be very very like which one is more stronger, either in CHF or Japanese, or which one is more weaker. So that for trading CHF Japanese, you have to do that. But still, overall, CHF Japanese bullish. That means Japanese is more weaker than CHF. That's why we see Euro CHF is also going above 1.07. Okay, this is USD 500 uh, daily chart. So on last Friday or last Thursday, it went and it took support 2996 and bounced about 200-day moving average. And yesterday, when market opened, it opened below this, and went to this level 2957. In fact, it broke below 2957 and given around 20 more pips, 20 more points. But at the end of the day, what has happened? It was closing above 3022. So you can see for a week it hasn't closed for the last week also. Uh, it hasn't closed below this 200-day moving average. This is 200-day moving average. It hasn't closed below that. So on Friday, it closed about this 3022. On Monday, it opened below that, but by the end of the day, it recovered that gap. And even if you see, it hasn't closed in last 20 days. It hasn't last 20 days or so from here. It hasn't closed below uh, this 200-day moving average. So not on Monday, not on Friday, and so it is just your luck if you have got your 200 points, 200 in S&P, but still trend is on downside. USD 500, USA Tech, amazing again. So yesterday it was trading at daily, if you see where the support is, and EMA 34 was at around 9389. That was time to buy. So there are two ways. If you are lucky, trend is still up. If you are lucky, then you can get 500, 600 pip in a Ziffy, and but over the many days, again it is again reaching 9,933. So the trend is still up on US stock market, and that's all I think for the day. If you have any questions, please let me know. And right now, the situation in everybody is trying for vaccine, and anything notable on any other pair? Let me see. GBP, New Zealand cat. Let's see. This pair, Audi, Euro, Audi. Okay. So, so when yeah, last week Euro Audi was going up, so I was mentioning the maximum it can go to this level, EMA 34, and you have to sell it there. So you don't need to spy it. So if it is there, it is going to 1.66, you have to sell it because EMA 34 is below EMA 89. So even if you have followed that, also right now it is 200 pips, 250 pips down from here. Even in limit order also would have worked if you are around putting it 1.6580. So that you have to see. This is the resistance, and don't just follow your ideas. Okay, it has happened in last. It went to 2.00, and right now, if it is coming, we have to buy. Right now, situation has changed, and that's all for the day. And see you. If you have any questions, please. Okay, guys, then bye bye, and see you on Thursday. So tomorrow I won't be available, and bye bye.